Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RTC TV4 tonight. We've got sectional action between the Pioneer Panthers and the Carroll Cougars. Pioneer coming in again 10-0, undefeated on the season, number 1 in the state. Carroll 4-6 on the season after they were able to beat a Frontier team last year. So we're here at Carroll High School tonight. With me tonight, Mason Hayden on the color commentary. Mason, thanks for showing up and helping out tonight.
Hey, John, it's a pleasure.
We also have Gracie Pearson on the camera tonight. Steve Stricker back at the studio running the production. Also tonight on RTC TV4, some other games of interest. Rochester and Eastbrook are playing tonight in the second round of sectionals. Winnemac and Triton playing a couple of Hoosier North Athletic Conference matchup. Good battle there. Then, of course, Pioneer and Carroll, and then Tippecanoe Valley and Mechanicawa, which I believe is one of the better games on the slate tonight around. Tippecanoe Valley and Mechanicawa playing. Also TRC, those are TRC foes. So Mason, we come in tonight, Pioneer 10-0. Carroll 4-6 on the season. And we know what Pioneer brings to the table, you know, explosive offense, stingy defense, and Carroll, they've got a little firepower as well. They've got a good quarterback in Gamble, Luke Gamble, senior, 5'11", 150, and his main target is Quentin Veach, 5'9", 140-pound senior. So they've got a decent little offense that they have going on, but I don't know, Mason. I don't see a whole lot of resistance being put up against Pioneer.
You know, I mean, there never really is, but Carroll's known for being really physical, and if Pioneer doesn't come out here and play as hard as they can, anything can happen. But, yeah, I know what you're saying about, I mean, Pioneer's so off the ball so quick, running backs always, I mean, that's just going to be tough to stop them.
Well, I talked to Matt Danley was commentating last week with me, and we made a point, emphasis of how quick they do fire off the ball, offense and defense. It leaves the other team kind of just not ready at all. Pioneer is so quick off the ball, and the blocking scheme, they know what they're doing. So I mean, that always. When you've done it so long and, had the success you've had, and that's always something that you carry with you, not just as a senior, but all the way down, junior high and everything. So.
Barely ever do you see any confusion, especially in the offensive line, when they've been doing this offense, and most of them third grade. So
yeah, exactly.
That's one thing Pioneer's always had is they learn the offense they run in high school in third grade. So not that I know of, not many other schools do that. They kind of switch it up on some kids. So never really confusion, so they're always confident in what they're doing at all times, and that translates into some solid play.
See the captains out there on the field. Pioneer, Kaiser, Callahan, Kinley, Connor Walker. I'm guessing that's Sparks over there.
Number 52, Sergio Santiago.
And I was right, it is Sparks.
Number 55, John Lampert. Number 57, Luke Marley.
Carroll's a team that they've had some success in the past years. They won a state title when the Vega boys were down here back in 94, 95. I mean, they had some good football, and Coach John Hendricks, who's now at Knox, trying to pick up a win tonight. Up there, another Hoosier North Athletic Conference team playing in the second round of sectionals, so it's always pretty cool.
To all teams in their quest for an IHSAA state championship. The Indianapolis Colts are proud to be the.
I didn't even see who won the coin toss. I never pay attention to that. I don't know why. Never do. I'm always blabbing or something. So again, welcome tonight, RTC TV4, bringing you sectional action between Pioneer and Carroll. I'd like to thank everybody that's joining in all over. Appreciate it. Appreciate all our sponsorship, all the people that make this happen. It's pretty awesome.
Looks like Pioneer's probably going to kick off here.
Yep.
Thank you for your continued support.
Rained here, and I don't know if it's still raining. It doesn't look like it. Maybe a little mist, but
Yeah, it looks like a little drizzle out there.
the
But
field, you can tell it's a little wet, and that could be, it could be a factor tonight.
could see another North Judson type playing from Pioneer.
Yeah.
Ground and pound, normal wing tee offense really, but going back to the old ways instead of throwing every down. And
So it looks like we got Quentin Veach and Clay Metzger, number 26 back there to return for the Cougars. Then Adai Llewellyn will be teeing it up to get things started here. Cool night tonight. Not too bad, though. I mean, really, the wind's not anything special. So, I mean, it's definitely tolerable out there. So Adai will put a boot to it, gets it a high kick.
Taken right at the 20.
And that is Veach with the ball. And he rips outside, makes a nice little cut,
Dives forward up around the 30.
Veach with the return.
picking up some good yardage on that return, getting to the 35-yard line. Kobe James coming up
On the tackle.
a little lame for the Panthers. So Panthers will get things started here. Ball on the 35, or Carroll get things started. Panthers get started on defense. It'll be interesting. Carroll likes to put the ball in the air.
so yeah, see what they can do with the rain and Kobe James out there matched up one-on-one with the receiver. See how that matchup goes.
So Gamble
tonight.
back. He takes a snap. Ball's on the ground, and Pioneer just recovered it. Just like that. Tilt the field with the defense. I believe Danny Gregorich was jumping on that one.
Kobe James slow to get up there.
Yeah, Kobe James is struggling there. Look at that sportsmanship by Quentin Veach. Yeah,
Tough start for Carroll. Is the man who got that one. How slippery is that ball going to be? That's another thing.
so Kaiser will get things going now here on the 33, 1st and 10. See what they start out with. Connor Walker, who anchors that offensive line, the senior All-Stater. So Kaiser will be in that gun formation. He's got Gregorich on the right. He's just going to run that power play. He's got good yardage there. It's all the way down to about the 25-yard line.
Nice to see Ezra Llewellyn back out there after missing about 3 games.
I think it was a total of about 2.5, 3 games. Yeah. So, yeah, he's back in action. Could have played last week, I believe. Just didn't need him, obviously.
Yeah, much rest as
Yeah.
they could get him.
3rd and 2, Kaiser in the gun. He's going to take that power play again. He's got good blocking by Gregorich, and he picks up that first down.
Kaiser on the key.
Just following the fullback on the little power read. Gregorich is a good guy to follow, too.
Yes. Where are you going to put that ball, Mark? Right?
Attacking the same spot 2 times in a row. We'll see if they come back to the left here or still try to pound that small end over
Well, if you
there.
watch Carroll, it looks like they're slanting to that side Kaiser was going to, so they're setting this all up from what I'm seeing here. Kaiser takes that snap. He's going to run off that side again. He's got a block and he's going to go into the end zone. Jack Kaiser,
Kaiser with the key.
touchdown, Panthers.
You'll see Pioneer
3 straight plays, same thing. Kaiser just running that little read.
You'll see Pioneer attacking that the backside of the field there because usually when a team slants, they go to the field side as much as possible to avoid a big run out there. But Pioneer doesn't care; they'll attack wherever they want to, and that's what they're doing so far.
That's right. So Kaiser will set up with his troops for the 2-point conversion. Takes a snap. He's going to run the same play, and he'll go in there again. 8-0 Pioneer with 10:38 left here at Carroll High School. We'll be back. You're watching RTC TV4.
And so that came at the 10.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies. all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here on RTC TV4, where Pioneer jumped to the quick lead 8-0 behind the legs of Jack Kaiser. Took the ball 3 plays and able to punch it in after a fumble by Carroll on their very first offensive play tonight.
We got out here a lot faster.
So Llewellyn again to kick off here. See what his plan is. You never know. You never know.
Yep.
This time he's going to get it up in the air. And it's going to go to Metzger this time. And Metzger just slips a little bit, picks up a few more yards.
Metzger on the return.
Able to sneak under a few tackles, but not a whole lot there.
See if Carroll's a little luckier with their snap and just this drive overall this time.
Yeah, that exchange didn't look good. Just slipped out of the quarterback's hands all.
Yeah. Well, the ball with the drizzle's the worst to play in because
Yeah.
if it's not raining hard or it's not raining at all, that ball's hard to hold on to.
And you can see, when you look at the lights here, you can tell it's raining. Yep. Gun formation. This time he's going to hand off. He's got plenty of Panthers there. You got Sparks and
Harness on the carry.
He did a good job of fighting, but he had to fight to maybe make half
Miles Von Tobel was there.
a whole lot there.
Didn't look like it was going to be a bad play at first, but Pioneer just collapses on him. So as soon as everybody sees where they're going, it's boom, they're there.
So 2nd and 9. Ball on the 25. Gamble in the gun. Puts Veach in motion. Nice little play there, and he's looking to throw. And I think he did catch it. Yes, he did. Good grab there by Wade Peters.
Peters on the reception.
Only a freshman. And one thing you got to remember is Gamble was a left-handed quarterback, and they only make good left-handed quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I say that because Mason was left-handed. And he's still left-handed.
I could die. That play was just playing way too passive behind him.
Yeah.
And laser that in there, just couldn't get it in front of him.
Gun formation. Gamble's going to take the snap. Looking for a slant this time, and there's going to be a hold. And he's just going to throw it away. And
Pass incomplete. Flag on the field.
yeah, they had Connor Walker tied up pretty good.
I think they called holding on Kobe James on the outside edge there.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Well, they did. Oh, trying to run the slant. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Kobe James doesn't have much experience
Holding on the Panthers.
at the DB position. He's been playing it for quite a bit this year, but not man-on-man. I think he's pressing out there, so he'll struggle for a little while, getting comfortable with not letting that receiver try and burn him, and that's just a result that happens.
So that'll move Carroll to the 43. 1st and 10.
Carroll, they have first down.
So nobody in the backfield other than your quarterback Gamble back there. Puts a man in motion. And he's going to run that little wheel route. Good pressure. And Adai Llewellyn will make the tackle, but they're going to mark him just shy of the first, it looks like.
Veach on the reception.
Quentin Veach on the catch.
That was a good read by Quentin Veach. They ran a slant, or a slant wheel there, and the safety was playing 15 yards deep, so Veach just settled in there about 7 yards, and quarterback got it to him, and he just read the defense. And just
Jaden Harness on that motion. He was out here, and it looked like he was going to get the ball, but that would have been a heck of a pass for a left-handed quarterback to come back this way. Again, they run this little screen pass, and this is to Harness, but a good coverage. That time, Adai Llewellyn and Miles Von Tobel right there. So that'll push him back a couple more yards.
So that is going to be right at the.
yeah, that play will have a tough time working. They're Adai Llewellyn's pressing, leaving his guy, and he'll be covering that flat probably all night, especially on those trips. So I don't see that play working at all.
The ball will be on the 49. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Carroll. 8:16 clock moving here in the first quarter. They got trips on the left, on the far side, and now they're going to call a timeout. Hey, we're going to take a timeout as well here on RTC TV4. Where Pioneers up 8-0.
So it is 3rd and about 4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
But you can't remember your agent's last name.
Welcome back here to Carroll High School. Home of the Carroll Cougars. Pioneer up 8-0 on Carroll right now. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Cougars coming out of that timeout. They called it right before the play clock went down. Got Gamble. Little motion, a handoff on the sweep play, and he's got some open running play there.
Beach on the carry.
Kobe James gets him out of bounds, but Veach with a nice little sweep play.
Burton Mersch there, outside backer, didn't stay home. He thought the quarterback was going to keep that and run out left and try to hit one of the guy on the trips, but he handed it off and left him his feet in concrete there. So they had no outside backer pursuit off that.
So first down at the Pioneer 45. They look like they're going to stay on that.
They run the handoff, and this time Gregorich comes from the backside and takes down the running back. It's number 14, Harness.
From the far side and ran
So
down over
no gain on the play, maybe lost half a yard.
half a yard. Yeah.
You can almost tell. You can almost see by the come from the far side. You got a full head of steam by the time he gets the ball.
So 2nd and 11. Marked at the 46-yard line for Carroll. They go 3 wide. 1 on this side again, open backfield. Looking to pass, and nobody's even there.
Pass
It was
incomplete.
intended for Jacob Ayers, it looked like, but looked like Pioneer did a good job of holding him up at the line of scrimmage, actually.
Yeah, pressing. Kobe James did a good job pressing him there and not letting him release cleanly. So quarterback tried to get it out quick, and he just wasn't there.
Was pushing everybody back, but they will continue to hold out.
So 3rd and 11
Nice job here by Gamble.
coming up. This is a big play for Carroll. And they're going to have somebody in the backfield now.
Man's back there with him.
It looks like it's
Good, like the line up both sides.
They're all spread out again.
all Mersch is there, and then here comes everybody else. Great job,
He's there to finish him up.
Mersch and Smith.
Mersch, Beckley came in and
Or Beckley. No, that is that Beckley or
Yeah, it's
Smith?
Beckley.
Beckley. Buda Beckley.
Mersch and Beckley on the
Yes. Brady Smith at 78. Schnurple was in on the fray. Great job, and that's what Pioneer had to do right there on that play. They had to push him back. So Jack Kaiser will be back to return the punt.
second possession of the game.
Looks like Aiden Ayers is back to punt. Excuse me, that's, yeah, Veach. So Kaiser calls for a fair catch right on the 20-yard line.
Panthers take over.
Nice little boot there.
Yeah, it was.
Defenders plenty of time to get down, and they covered.
That's got to be hard for Kaiser, looking right into this little mist coming right in your eye.
Yeah.
Looking up and just catch it and let's move on.
Yeah, unless it's wide open, I don't see him trying to take any of those back tonight.
Nah,
Not really worth the
maybe 10
risk.
If you have about 10 yards difference, then maybe you will, but. So I'm going to stand up because I can't see anything. So Kaiser will come to the line, sitting on their own 20, 1st and 10, Pioneer.
They were runners then, yep.
I see a little jet play here to Ezra Llewellyn.
Looks like we're back under center for the first time.
There it is. The motion, anyways. They get
Counter.
to Gregorich. Gregorich is off to the races. He's to the 40, the 50, and there's some speed. If he can just break that tackle, and he's going to be dropped at the 20. He went 20 to 20.
Gregorich on the carry.
Nice run by Danny Gregorich.
60 yards in a hurry. That's his first carry tonight.
Chase down by Veach.
Very good play called by Pioneer with Carroll slanting.
First down, Panthers.
They were in formation of what I assumed was going to be jet, but had slants. Backers were probably flowing that way with somebody as speedy as Llewellyn, and then just handed off to a quick counter there to go 60 yards.
Good job of getting that motion, and you never know. With Ezra, the speed of getting outside, you want to make sure you contain him, but you got to worry about Gregorich.
Mm-hmm.
So Gregorich is out, and they got a Die Llewellyn in there at fullback now. Give Gregorich a little breather. Kaiser takes a snap. He's going to give to Llewellyn. Llewellyn's able to slip a tackle, and he's off, and he's into the end zone. Nice job by a Die Llewellyn. He was able to get by one tackle, then step by another one, and then with that burst, look out.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Hey, he slipped that one tackle. Surprised he stayed on his feet.
Yeah.
How slippery it is out here, but as soon as he caught his ground, he was gone.
For Carroll, I mean, great defensive.
So Llewellyn with a 20-yard touchdown run after Gregorich's big run there of 60 yards. Pioneer looking to tack on the 2-point conversion here.
That came at the 6:06 mark. And guys will wind up in that little pistol action. It's not like they were not wind up back far enough to really call it a shotgun.
Sets up in the gun. He'll take the snap, run that power, and he gets in. 2-point conversion good for number 4, Jack Kaiser. 6:06, 16-0 here at Carroll. Pioneer up. We'll be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Knievel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Knievel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winnemac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winnemac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winnemac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Welcome back to Carroll High School here on RTC TV4, where Pioneers jumped to the 16-0 lead, 6:06 left here in the first quarter. Behind the legs of Jack Kaiser and his running mates, Danny Gregorich busting a big run, and then Die Llewellyn taking care of it from 20 yards out, putting it in the end zone. Then a Die Llewellyn ready to kick off here for Pioneer.
Like to see him get one in the end zone here.
That's it. You have to prepare for so many things against the
Pretty good kick there.
Out at the 10-yard line, he's going to bring
It's
it
a
back.
good return here. And look at the pursuit.
Nice little return, though. Got it up to the 20
Yeah.
before he was pulled down. And
Mersch and Von Tobel getting there first.
Schroeder finishing it off there.
Yep.
Schroeder. Yep. That guy was one of the first guys kind of redirecting back there.
It's Clay Metzger on that return.
Their third possession of the game, right on their
See if they can get a little more yards this drive, and or if Pioneer adjusted to what little they did the last drive and stop them in 3.
sectional game between Carroll Cougars and the Pioneer Panthers.
Well, it's nice to go up against an offense like this because it gives you a little, you might see something like this later on. A good pass, wide open, Atkinson. Llewellyn was able to make the tackle.
Llewellyn on the tackle.
But man, he was sitting right there in front of him, wide open.
Yeah, especially next week when most likely probably going to play LCC.
Yep.
Be a good warm-up for him.
Going to hand off this time. There was Lambert, it looks like, on the run.
Lambert on the carry.
Can't have those little mistakes on that first down when on that pass, leaving a guy wide open, because LCC will attack that all night and they'll abuse you with it. So, be a good week for them to practice, figure out what they're doing, and perfect it before next week.
Running Zach Taylor over there, that defensive inside. They've got Gregorich up on the line on the rush. There's another sack. There it is. That was Brock Smith, was it not? 58? Or Tyler Gallmer?
Gallmer.
Man, I better. Where's my roster? Gee whiz.
Brock Smith is 56.
I've only been announcing this all year long.
All it took there was Bretton Mersch read. Probably the first play read his keys wrong, and that time he dropped back and covered that little hook there at 7 yards, and quarterback had nowhere to go.
Well, you got pressure on this side here by Danny Gregorich. They put him on the line, put his hand in the ground on that blitz, and that's fun to watch. There's another sack.
Bretton Mersch off the edge. He was covering that slot receiver out there and came right off the edge.
Well, this right here, if you can see, we probably didn't see it, but Kaiser was all over Veach. And if you want to one-on-one somebody, you one-on-one Veach with Kaiser, and the rest will take care of itself because that's their main target. And he did that last year against Anderson for Carroll.
The DBs just got to realize that they just have to hold them.
Yeah.
Their pressures from the defensive line so great that they just have to hold them for a little while.
It's a good punt.
Nice punt again, taking about the 30.
Kaiser's going to, nice little move there to get inside and get back out. He's just going to take her along the sideline
Kaiser on the return.
as he points people where he wants them to block. Got a couple flags, it looks like.
Yeah, one on the snap and then one at the end of the play there.
I don't think they had enough people on the field quick enough is what it looked like to me on the first one.
Really headed back the other way. He's heading back to the original before the decision is made as to what's going to happen.
I don't see anything that they're calling right now.
Yeah, who knows what we're
Just discussion.
just stand out there in the rain.
Was either they didn't have enough or it was a false start or something of that sort.
So now they're going to repunt it.
So they cancel each other.
Yeah.
I think it was a false start and a
False start on the Cougars. Illegal block.
hold on Pioneer, I think.
So
Penalties
we'll
offset.
offset, and we'll start all over again. Try her again. 3:34 left here with Carroll punting here on 4th down.
Really doesn't make any sense because the false start should have stopped the play.
That ball's going to be dropped, and Llewellyn's got a bead on him, but a good kick. He got that thing away, and it's going to make it past the 40 over here, so give Veach some credit. That was a nice job of running that little rugby punt, getting rid of it.
Pretty impressive.
Very nice kick, very nice effort.
Well, we've seen that for quite a few years now at Pioneer. That's how they, our guys punt. Kaiser, Jack Kaiser, and his older brother Sam, both, that's how they punt. Not that we see a lot of punts this year, but.
Mainly for that case of, it never really happens much, but maybe they'll they on that punt they usually read them, and if they can get
Yep.
out there for if it's just 3 yards, they do it. But it's not usually an accident like that one.
No. So Pioneer will take over here. 36-yard line. This time they put a die Llewellyn in motion, and he's got some blockers in front of him, and he's able to get by a few people, but not by John Lambert. He was right in the face of a die Llewellyn.
Down by John Lambert.
So a die picking up a couple yards there on that little sweep play.
Looks like if Pioneer ran that little quick counter to Gregertz there, it would have been open again, but got to mix it up a little
Probably
bit.
see it here real soon.
Yeah.
Set up plays. Got Kinley out here on the open side.
Probably see that power to Kaiser here.
Yep.
Kaiser snaps, goes to that right side, follows.
Oh, Kaiser just bust out of that, and he's off to the races, and he outruns Veach. Touchdown, Jack Kaiser
They don't, and
from the 38-yard line. What a run by number 4, Jack Kaiser.
okay, just to be all right.
62 yards there.
62 yards, so they're doing it in bunches here tonight. Man, it was just watching that burst of
He's in a pile, and then he's gone.
yeah.
16 and 6.
Well, if you don't tackle him, or if you don't get him low, then you're in trouble. Too strong.
Yeah, he's not a guy you can arm tackle out there.
So he'll be up under center for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Hand off to Gregertz, and Gregertz able to just go in there, shoves a man off of him. So 2-point conversion is good. 24-0. 2:32 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here watching RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Sectional round 2 action between Pioneer and the Carroll Cougars. We're at Carroll High School with the rain coming down a little bit more. It's going to get pretty wet out there and sloppy, I think. Llewellyn set to kick off. There's that line drive bullet, and it'll be just in the end zone. Wow. Could you imagine picking that up on the one? So Llewellyn does his job, gets it out there, and is able to scoot into the end zone so that Carroll will have it on the 20-yard line.
Might be his best kick in this rain, just line drive right between everybody.
Thank you, Joe.
Cougars take over on the 20-yard line.
Let us know that, but I believe that the winner of that will go on to play the winner of this one.
Probably why he's following it.
That, Joe.
Right on it.
Yeah.
Who's that? It's
So Carroll, now they've got 2 guys in the backfield this time.
Switching it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
they're not going to take it. They put man in motion, and that's Veach in motion. There's a snap. Time to hand off.
Hand off left side.
Slips a tackle, picks up a couple yards there.
About 5.
Yeah, about 5 yards. Good run by Avali there. Jalen Avali,
Volley on the carry.
senior.
7 out there. Trying to peek. If we'd have won last year.
Might be a good tactic from Carroll, motioning Veach out there, getting Kaiser away from the play. They got him all the way over to the left, or to their right, and then ran to the left there. So might be something you see more often.
And they've got wide receiver way out here. Pulls Llewellyn out of the play pretty much.
I believe if
Gonna figure out what they're doing out there for Carroll. They've only got 5 seconds. Gamble takes a snap. And they throw a flag over there on the near side.
Ball down the carry, flag on the field.
Let's see what that was.
But I'm not positive. I apologize. I'm sure Joe,
Von Tobel and Brady Smith in on the tackle.
nothing to say there.
In motion.
False start on the Cougars.
False start on Carroll, so I'm moving back 5.
Start on the Cougars that time. And boy, they
They're
had
from
where they only needed about
2nd and 4 to
Now that'll back 'em up, so it will be second and
2nd and 9 here.
Back in there for Carroll in jail in the valley. Last couple times he's had his hands on the ball.
thank you, Joe. And I'm sure
Probably go back to the air here, see probably trips and
Oh,
he is
yeah.
probably setting right
something of that sort.
there doing. That's the type of person he is.
Twins over here on this side. You got Llewellyn boys covering both of them.
Right there with him.
He is.
Gamble takes a snap, tries to take off.
They try to hand off
They
inside.
do get the handoff and
Yards, couple good blocks.
tackle there by Schnurple, it looks like, over there.
Volley on the carry.
And it's Snurple again.
Snurple on the
So
tackle.
Volley was the running back that took the snap.
To the 25.
Oh, short.
Maybe picked up a couple yards there.
2 or 3.
Throw the ball this series yet.
So with the clock ticking down here in the first quarter, Pioneer is up 24-0.
They've got a tough situation on the ball. Long 6, close to 7 yards. To get it.
Have one wide receiver way out here.
Sheesh. Eastbrook putting it on Rochester, 27-0 already at the end of the first quarter.
Shuttle
Little
pass.
shovel pass.
And it's going nowhere.
Good job by Pioneer covering that shovel pass up.
By lots of levels.
Looks like Pioneer or Carroll's trying to mix it up, put in some more runs. And not really working.
No.
Von Tobel on the
Saw
tackle.
Volley with the carry, and Von Tobel was right there.
Probably run out the quarter here.
Yep.
Stop them immediately. So it will be 4th down. And we'll see 4th down actually coming in quarter number 2. This one's going to come to an end. So after 1 quarter of play, it is your Pioneer Panthers 24.
So 24-0 here at the end of the first quarter. Pioneer up. We'll be back after this here on RTC TV4.
I'm Ed Schroeder, Republican candidate for Cass County Sheriff, and with the election just around the corner, I want to tell you why I'm the best qualified candidate for this position. A lifelong resident of Cass County, I received a degree from DePaul University. I've graduated from the Northwestern University School Police Staff and Command, and I'm with 1% of police officers nationwide who have graduated from the FBI National Academy. I have 31 years of law enforcement experience, and 25 of those years have been in supervision and leadership. I'm Ed Schroeder. Cass County is my home, and I ask for your vote on November 6th.
With 6 convenient locations across central Indiana, Methodist
Back
Sports
here,
Services is a national
watching RTC
recognized
TV4
leader in prevention, treatment, and
tonight.
rehabilitation of
Pioneer up
children
24-0 over the Carroll Cougars
For location,
in Mason.
clinic hours,
They've
schedule
Pioneer's done it
appointment,
with
go online to
a lot of
methodistsports.com.
big plays so far. Bigger than 20 yards anyways.
Yeah, they had a 20 yards and 2 20 yards and 2 over 60. So getting their yards in bunches here.
Back at Carroll. Carroll prepared for the
Except for the snap. And he punts it a mile high, but not very far, and it's going to stop there at the 40 and roll out of bounds.
into the wind. That one's
Oh, no 60-yard run for Panthers here.
Not that time.
of the 35-yard line of Carroll. So that headed out of bounds. I hope we're still going. Everything's still on for us.
Probably see Panthers here trying to
Panthers take over on the 40-yard line.
mix it up, but I'm sure you'll still see plenty of carries from Kaiser
Oh,
here.
yeah.
See what is a good game.
Yeah, they're going to get a lot out of those legs tonight, I think.
The conference with the Panthers.
We say that, and they'll probably start throwing the ball.
Yeah. It's the expectation going into the sectionals with Kaiser is he didn't get many carries in the season. You'll see a lot this year.
Yep.
Or this time.
Catholic, though, you always just see
Kaiser up under center.
down to 1A.
Gregorich behind him. And the play clock going down.
He's sitting there waiting. Will be penalized, but Central Catholic.
So that'll move him back 5.
Delay game on the Panthers.
So delay a game on Pioneer, and it was almost like he wanted it. I mean, seriously, he was just waiting.
Panthers up 5 yards, so
They just wanted the longer run.
I was just going to say that. Get
He has
you-
expectations to live up to.
That's right. It's 45 yards to break some record, probably.
Yard line of Carroll. So it will be 1st and 15.
So Gregorich
Sparks will come out
in the backfield, Kaiser up under center. You got Sparks back here. Kaiser rolls out, and as I say, they're going to throw. They chuck it deep. Wide open, Callahan Kinley.
Oh, he got it.
Did he get in there? Oh, they're going to call him pretty much on the 1 yard line.
He pulled him down on top of
And
it.
it was
Wow.
I thought he rolled over the guy.
Kinley on the reception.
Lunge forward, he pulled him down behind, so. I think we're right.
Kaiser rolls out to the left and
good for 44 yards.
sends a 44-yard bomb to Kinley. Now you just want to throw to him again.
Probably just say
Nope.
QB sneak.
That's not fair. That is not fair for Callahan Kinley doing all the work. So Kaiser able to punch another one in. This one from a little bit closer, only about a yard out.
We mentioned Callahan, 23 hands on the deep ball, and there it was.
So either way, Pioneer able to get another big play. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't a big play to Callahan Kinley on the side, and he was wide open too, wide open. And we've seen that the last 3
Yeah.
games. He's being wide open, getting by that corner who doesn't respect him pretty much. I mean, you have to respect the run game, obviously.
Yeah.
But
He probably saw Kaiser rolling out, hesitated, and that was just enough for Callahan to get a little seam out there.
there's a Miles Von Tobel. And Von Tobel picks up the 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion is good.
So Pioneer up 32-0, 11:37 left. We'll take a break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
Nothing against what the Cougars are doing. The Cougars are playing well. It's just right now that high-powered offense and high-powered defense of the Panthers is just a little bit too much.
Yeah, boy, what a tough start for Carroll to run one play and then
I'm back here at Carroll High School.
pioneer the ball inside.
Our Pioneer has pushed it to 32-0 here early in the second quarter. That time they were able to go over the top and pick up Callahan Kinley for 44 yards. And then Jack Kaiser was able to punch it in from a yard out. He's already got 3 touchdowns.
Yep. Caught me by surprise, honestly, pass play.
Yeah. So Llewellyn will be set to kick off here.
Everybody else is basically skilled.
Yeah, they have a lot of skilled guys out there to receive this.
See if we see his line drive kick again.
That's a high kick.
Kick, gonna be
Veach will cover, and he drops the ball.
down at the 11. It's dropped.
Oh.
And a couple Panthers are falling down, but Kobe James trying to strip it.
Yes, Kobe James trying to strip
But a good job. Llewellyn getting in there too. Adai Llewellyn and Brent Mersch.
Looks like Von Tobel's pursuit was a little quick there and
Yeah,
didn't break down.
slid right on his butt.
Stopped by a host of Panthers.
Schroeder's helped up after the play. And jogging off the field in on that as well was Noah Pearson.
Not a bad little return from Puchin out there.
22 starting this drive.
They'll take over at their own 22-yard line. 11-20.
22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Gamble back in that gun. He's got 3 wide here on the short side, 1 on the far side.
Spread out again. One back in the block.
Snap.
Run that little screen.
Nice high throw and nice catch. And
Good
Kaiser
catch
will
there
bring
by
that play. They're going to get about 3 on that, maybe 4.
Ryan Atkinson.
That time by Axis.
Yeah, Atkins.
Not too bad coverage. Just threw it up there and he jumped and caught it.
So 4-yard gain for Atkinson from
6-yard line. So nice
Gamble.
down play.
Going to go 3 wide on this side.
But
Got Veach, Zen, and
pretty good job, just constant pressure on it.
Yep.
Atkinson on this side.
Throw on the run.
It's time to hand it off, and a good run there by number 14, Jaden Harness.
Sparks in on the tackle.
So you start spreading it out, and that's the plan, to open it up a little bit.
Yeah, get those backers expecting pass, and then try slipping up the middle like they did there.
They are well prepared. They know what they're doing. They're going at it. And again, Pioneer's just so strong.
That time the running back just fell down right there. Harness got the handoff, but didn't just fell to the ground. You can see how muddy he is down there.
Yeah, I assume as the game went on, the field would just get worse and worse out there. You could see before the game, middle of the field was already a little weak from the rain. So
4th and 5. Kaiser will be back to return this punt. They've got Veach back there to kick. And we got a flag. Motion, so it'll push them back more.
So they're going to have to back up. They stopped him that time, but they didn't 5 yards and try that punt again. 9:37.
Well, that was probably going to get blocked, or he was going to get tackled anyway. So it's probably a good thing for Carroll.
Yeah, really high snap there.
Yeah, that would have been ugly.
Trying to fire that. As Mark said, still in this weather, good Pioneer.
Another bad snap, a high snap, not. That ball just hangs up there.
Almost in there. And boy, that wind is strong because it is not going anywhere on these kickoffs.
Yeah, that punt didn't even get to the 40-yard line.
Well, when he has to chase the ball down.
You could see it hanging in the air and just getting pushed back almost. I mean,
didn't think about him having the wind in his back on the other side.
Oh, yeah. And you can look over there at the flag and see that it's got a pretty good breeze now. Earlier it wasn't too bad for the game, but now with the wind, the rain, just not good weather out there. Kaiser take his troops back up there on the 36. Again, another short field to work with.
Probably see the...
Put Von Tobel in motion. Von Tobel with the ball. He's able to find the outside and pick up that first down before he's brought down by the Cougars. Good job of finding the blocks and following those. Blake Gaylor with the tackle there. So a first down for Von Tobel on his first official carry of the night.
Yeah, when they do give him the ball, he makes something of it.
He does. We talked about that last week, and just how, when he gets the ball, what the things that he does with the ball with such little carries he gets. This time it's going to be Gregorich taking off. A little jump cut and high stepping it into the end zone, number 24, Danny Gregorich. Well, that was a nice little run. Showed a little shiftiness. Get outside, high step. Good job by Dan Gregorich.
Gregorich, two carries, 85 yards on the TD.
That's a way to pile them up. Kaiser under center for the 2-point conversion to add on to the score here.
Under center this time is Kaiser.
It's Llewellyn in motion. This time the handoff is to Wireman, and he'll find his way in for the 2-point conversion. So Derek Wireman gets it. 40-0 Panthers.
I think they got some more players they can.
So we're going to take another break and be back here after this watching RTC TV4.
That is 5 touching points by Wireman, and that makes the score 40-0. We still have 8:45 remaining in the first quarter.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention Athletic Boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Back here at Carroll High School, where Pioneers starting to really pull away 40-0 on a big-time run by Danny Gregorich. What was that, 20 yards out?
25.
25 yards out. So good run.
Pioneer and Carroll 7-7. They
Triton up on Winnemac 14-7 after the first quarter. That's what we've got.
A die with the kickoff again.
Llewellyn will kick it, and he pounds it deep.
High and deep.
Nice boot.
Yeah, that's a good kick. Plenty of time to get your guys down there. Von Tobel,
Panthers down there.
Kaiser.
Ball, did it come out?
Hunter just slipping and sliding out there. On
Yeah,
the
he's
kickoffs.
having fun out there. He's having fun.
Beach on the return.
So be on the 15-yard line where Carroll will start things off here.
Cougars start on the 15-yard line.
I don't know who's washing these jerseys after the game, but they're going to have a heck of a time at it.
Yeah, just starts taking off.
Not when you're on your 15. Usually you got a defender there.
First and 10 on the 15 here. Carroll with some twins out each side.
A little high snap. They're going to throw that little. Oh, good job by James. Step inside there and get his hand up. Knock it down there. Intended for Wade Peters.
That looked like whoever's on the backside there for Pioneer was going to strip it. Maybe Brent Mersch back there.
Yeah.
Really close.
Would like to be able to run the clock, but you can't run the ball enough, then you got to be able to complete the passes. So it's just a tough situation that the Panthers have put the Cougars in.
I'll take it.
Trips on the left here for Carroll. 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball to 15.
Oh, Brent Mersch.
Gamble drops the ball, and he's just going to lay on top of it.
Worse was coming around the left side.
I'm not noticing anything on that.
Kind of slipped himself out of the play, but the quarterback feet go out from
So
under
is
there.
that on the
So it is getting a little slick.
Had some room out there, just
Yeah.
couldn't hold on to it.
It is a continual rain.
Oh, no, he put it right on the
Mersch should have had him too.
Yeah. A lot of guys are starting to slip and slide out there.
Might have just surprised the quarterback. He saw a guy coming right at him, and he just slipped.
3rd and 16 now. Ball on the 9 for Carroll. And better get up there and get something going. The clock's running. Play clock. Down to 5.
They scored in the first 1 1/4.
Got it off just in time. Probably wishes he didn't, because he gets buried under back there. My host of Panthers. The white shirts are all back there.
About 4-yard line, 4th down here.
So it's going to be punting. Not good conditions anyways, and then punting out of your end zone pretty much into this driving wind.
Gonna need a good snap from the
right.
center here.
Especially if we don't get if we snap it high like we've been doing.
Yeah. That'll mess up my math. Times 8.
Another high snap, and this thing is going to get to maybe the 25, 20, maybe it bounced there to 27. Yeah.
I'd say it's about the 28-yard.
Now it'd be at the 28, so we'll change our mind 3 times before we get it right. 28-yard line where Pioneer will start things off. Short field. It seems like something we say every week about 7 or 8 times, Mason. Short field is the way Pioneer plays at football this year. The defense, the special teams are always, so big in their wins.
It's been pretty crazy with we talk about big plays and stuff, but Pioneer doesn't seem to be on the field offensively very much anymore.
No.
And I don't know if it was like that last year, but this year it just...
That's Von Tobel with the handoff, and he's going to slide forward. Picks up probably 7 yards on that carry.
Humphreys in on the tackle.
He's able to follow some good blocking. Brady Smith. Nice run by Von Tobel. He runs hard, aggressive runner, and he's got speed.
Because I think, as a legislator,
Let's see if Pioneer can punch one in from 20 again. 3rd time tonight.
Callahan Kinley's going to be wanting the ball here on this corner. Kaiser under center this time. Puts Llewellyn in motion. Man, I'll tell you what, forget about it. Number 15, blazing to the end zone. Adai Llewellyn.
With the carry. Touchdown Panthers.
You know, I haven't used the word or the nickname Liberian Locomotive for quite a while. Even last week, he dropped the ball twice on trying to, but he picked it up and ran it in. I mean, it's whatever. Padding the stats, a couple fumble recoveries, a couple long touchdowns. 46-0, 6:09. Pioneer up here in the second quarter. Kaiser under center to go for the 2-point conversion. This time it's going to go to, is that Wireman?
Yeah, didn't get it.
Didn't get it. So Derek Wireman can't get it in for the 2-point conversion, but Pioneers up 46-0 with 6:09 left here. So we'll take a break. Be back after this on RTC TV4.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
Haven't heard anything.
Nobody's telling us.
So back here at Pioneer, Pioneer's up 46-0 with 6:09 left. Rain coming down more. Llewellyn ready to kick off.
Putting some nice boots on him this
Nice
game.
kick down to the 5. Kaiser will usher him out of bounds.
Each on the return.
So Veach on that return.
Well, and that's the thing. He started that, and then everybody goes that way. Reverse. Come back this way.
So Pioneer will get ready for play some defense. Carroll will have the ball on the 15-yard line here. Get this series going.
The line disappears over the crown.
Yeah. When I was looking at this guy, and I can't tell. He's like in between them.
I'll shave a few seconds here to make up for that.
Yeah.
What do you think that was? 6 seconds?
Yes.
Carroll running trips out to the right.
Short side of the field.
See if they try to attack this one side over here. Looks like
Yeah, they're looking. Oh, and just not a good pass. I mean, Kaiser saw it all the way, came up, and not even with his heroics could he get to that ball. It's thrown outside. And probably a good idea. Yeah, it was probably going to be a pick six if it was anywhere close to that receiver over there.
Pretty crazy that I thought he'd be wide open with Kobe out there, almost about 3 yards away from the sidelines, but Kaiser playing middle of the field all the way over there and somehow still got over there about for the pick.
And we were at the state finals, like wide splits, right over there.
So Gamble in the backfield takes a snap. It's rolled back there. Schnurple putting a little bit of pressure. And that's caught by Veach.
Veach with the reception.
A good job by Veach to stay right with that ball. Is that Sparks on the coverage?
No, it was James, or Kobe James,
was it
yeah.
Kobe?
He was playing deep, and he put his foot in the wide receiver put his foot in the ground, and he couldn't get himself back in front of him. So
So 2nd and 3 on the 22 for the Cougars.
I think we're back.
rid of the gremlins.
Yeah, 555.
Oh,
46-0.
this ball's chucked up there. Kaiser went after it, and you had Von Tobel on the coverage of Corbin Johnson. So that'll be incomplete, and to bring up another fourth down for Carroll. Kaiser will be back, and I don't think he has to go very far because these balls haven't been getting very far at all.
Just wind out here.
I say that, the wind will die, and he'll bang 150 yards deep.
And then Pioneer failed on their 2-point conversion. First time they failed tonight.
See if they can just get a good snap. First time in a couple drives.
Not bad. It just see where they put that one at. Now we're going to walk it back. And 44-yard line is where they'll mark it, where Pioneer can start this series.
Panthers take over on the 44-yard line.
See if they'll go over the top to Kinley here. He can get 44 yards and not 45, so maybe he'll get one in.
See if he can squeak out another yard.
Looks like they're already subbing in some younger guys. Beckley's in there. I think I see Markel Hill.
You got Hill up there at center now? Yes, sir.
Walker might be having some. I heard he possibly hurt his knee this week in practice.
Okay.
So.
They put Von Tobel in motion again, and Von Tobel finds an opening, picks up the first down, runs over a tackle, runs over another one. He's to the house. Number 14, Miles Von Tobel, spins in there and gets it.
Nice run.
Woo! I'll tell you what, Miles Von Tobel doing some work out there. Crazy by number 14, Miles Von Tobel. Couldn't have done that last year, Mason. Could not have done that last year. He's hit the weights, really, really worked his butt off this offseason to get bigger and stronger, quicker, and that was nice. That was a fun run to watch.
Lowered his head about
Reminded me
3
of
times there.
Gregorich a little bit there. Kaiser up under center, 2-point conversion. He's going to hand off to Wireman, and he's in there for 2. So Pioneer, 54 to nothing. 5:29 left here in the second quarter before halftime. We'll take a break and be back. You're watching RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here where Pioneer is up 54-0, 5:29 left here before halftime. On a big-time run by Miles Von Tobel. This time Llewellyn puts it high into the air. Down just past the 15. And wow, is that Gregorich?
Yep.
Swallowed him up. Danny Gregorich eats him up down there. Be on the 21-yard line.
Was kind of like just jogging along. Or not even really that, just kind of walking it looked like.
So we'll probably see some more substitutions here by Pioneer, trying to get some younger guys some time on the field. Up 54-0 already. We still got over 5 minutes before halftime. Mason's going to run out of. Well, actually, I mean,
not many offensive plays.
Not many, as usual.
Yeah.
As usual.
Just writing some big numbers.
Yeah, Veach pretty much They run that little counter. Here comes Kaiser trying to strip the ball.
We have no guys, and they have 2, 4, 6, 7 guys.
Trevin Lambert carried, but Kaiser
Lambert on the carry.
wrapped him up and actually got a loss on the play. Shows you the pursuit number 4 for Pioneer has, man. He came from that safety spot, 20 yards, almost 20 yards, maybe 15 yards deep, and got to the backfield to make that tackle. Crazy.
That's what he does out there.
That's right. Yeah, to us it's not. I mean, we see it all the time, but Gamble ready to throw. He's able to take off and run, and he's just going to slide, and they're going to throw a flag.
On the key. Flag on the field.
Zach Taylor in there putting pressure on the quarterback.
We'll see who that's on. A hold on Pioneer, probably Kobe James.
Yeah, it looked like there's a little bind up there around the 30-yard line.
Well, when he first threw that, I thought, that's not. I thought he's throwing it on Von Tobel.
Yeah, so
when
I was
there, Von Tobel touched him. But obviously not.
Didn't want it to be like the NFL this week.
Yeah.
Not easy.
Yeah, as an official, you love this weather too. Oh boy. Yeah. You don't have anyone rooting for you when you're out there in this weather.
Shouldn't have been a start of the class since it was an incomplete pass, right?
Snap. And he is ripped down there by quite a few Panthers. Got Zach Taylor in on that.
Lambert on the carry.
Zach, Danny McCaig.
McCaig in on the tackle.
Yeah.
McCaig and Taylor made the play, and boy, they just wrapped him up in a hurry.
So Schnurp will come out and they'll bring in Sparks. So 2nd and 10 for the Cougars. Ball on the 33.
You got Taylor, Gomer, and McCaig out there.
Beach and Garrett Zinn out here. The handoff. Good hard run, but not getting much out of it.
Lambert on the carry.
That was Lambert again.
Sparks with the tackle.
Number 80, Dustin Sparks, able to make the tackle for Pioneer with the clock running. 3:15 left before halftime. Pioneer up 54-0. And they go 3 wide over here. Gamble takes a snap, throwing, and a good catch. And wow, he hit Kaiser and Llewellyn, and they're going to move the chains. He just got the first down, but boy, he paid for that.
Kaiser with the tackle. First down Cougars.
Mersch came off the edge there, but he's got to be careful. That was his guy there in the middle. That little hook route's his. And I don't know if they're doing that on intention. At least what I know of, it's his. That's his guy there.
Yeah.
So unless they're running, just having him blitz every time, that's going to be open unless he gets back there.
So now they're trips on the other side. Yep, there he is again. And it looks like you're probably right.
Either that or Von Tobel's got to get out there quicker. Looks like he's anticipating the run up the middle and just not getting out to that hook fast enough. They might have Mersch coming off the edge on getting pressure out there, but Von Tobel's got to get out to the out to the flat quicker.
They keep throwing that. Somebody's going to step in and make the play here. This time they're throwing again. There it is. That time Von Tobel. Right place, right time. And boy, he popped Atkinson pretty good from behind. You knew it wasn't going to happen 3 times on that defense.
I was hoping not. He looked open again. I was like, uh-oh.
You had Llewellyn right there, too.
Yeah. Popped the ball up there. Almost got a possible interception.
2nd and 3 on the 49 for Carroll. Snap again. This time the handoff and a missed tackle.
Trying to fight for the yards, going to come up just short.
Good hard run there by Trevin Lambert. It's a good run, but
Brought down by Sparks.
it'll be 4th down though, and this is go for it territory. I'd say.
Oh yeah.
You're not, you know,
They still need a couple yards to the first.
might as well. You're, down 54-0 and get something out of it.
1:30 to go. The ball at the.
And I can see Lambert getting the ball here on a little draw play again, but
It is 4th down. They need a couple to keep this drive going.
they hand to Lambert. And this time Brenton Mersch is right there.
Lambert on the carry.
If he gambles, and he gambles right, he looks amazing. Does a good job. Schnurple and Mersch right there, and 1:12 left here before halftime. Pioneer getting the ball back, and they haven't right at midfield. So this is further than they've been for a while.
I know they'll probably try to put one in here. They aren't going to hesitate.
Kaiser runs in the play from the sideline. Di Llewellyn coming in again.
And they have come and they've tried to mix up the plays. They've done a
Kaiser in. Looks like he might be up under center. He's got Llewellyn back there at the fullback spot. Puts Von Tobel in motion. And that would have been a big play, I think.
Delay game on the Panthers.
Delay on Pioneer.
I don't know if you watched Kaiser there. He actually had to tell. Adai doesn't usually run much fullback in practice. He told Adai where to go.
Yeah, I saw him pointing.
He pointed right to the hole that he was going to.
Right. Yeah. We're coming right here. Let's see if we can stop us.
who wins it. Lafayette would go on to win, and the Panthers would go on to win. Where that one would be, and I believe that's the one that is going to be at Lafayette.
So basically, Joe should get part of your paycheck.
So Kaiser up under center. Again, they put Von Tobel in motion. Von Tobel gets it on the sweep play. Kaiser slipped down.
Von Tobel on the carry.
And helped up out there. Boy, that's classy. Good job helping him up out there.
So it picked up maybe a yard.
5.
5 yards.
They're 5 yards back.
No, it's, good point. Good point.
5 or 6 there, but
1 yard run. Good job by the defense, and we're down to 45 seconds. Clock running, and up under.
Might go over top to Kinley here.
Motion right.
Oh, no.
Quick handoff straight up the middle.
Gregorich. He was over on the sideline taking a break, and he is gone. Wow, number 24, Dan Gregorich, making some big chunks of yardage tonight. 49 yards. Gee whiz.
60-yarder, a 24-yard touchdown, and now 49-yard touchdown.
What a run by Danny Gregorich. And that time, he just showed some speed. I mean, he just took off, and big things for Danny Gregorich. He had a nice game last year here at Carroll, too. He was a workhorse last year for Pioneer against Carroll. Kaiser up under center, 2-point conversion. Handoff to Wireman, and he slips right in. 28 seconds left, Pioneer up 62-0.
2-point conversion.
Again, just under 30 seconds left here before halftime. And we'll take a break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Each year, RTC TV4 broadcasts hundreds of live local events happening right here in our communities. Become a sponsor, and our audience is your audience. Logo sponsorships and commercial advertisements available. See for yourself online at rtc4.com. Vote Ed Schroeder for Cass County Sheriff. Ed is a lifelong Cass County resident and currently a major with the Indiana State Police. He is a trusted and proven leader who is committed to making our community better. Online at schroederforsheriff.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. Our Pioneers up 62-0 with just under 30 seconds before halftime. And Danny Gregorich making it his night on the ground. I mean, he's getting big yardage and converting every time. Llewellyn with the kickoff.
I kept thinking about the
right at the 10-yard line. Slips and falls, and that time it was Keaton Schroeder. I don't think he wanted to not, jump on top of him, but I think he slid too. So 23 seconds left here before halftime. Carroll takes over right on the 20-yard line. Yep.
You got nobody on that. There you go.
There's a lot of people, it looks like they're just going to
kneel
Gonna put it on the kneel, and that's going to take us to halftime.
So through one half of play,
Pioneer up 62-0. So we'll be back here at halftime, get some stats. Just a quick update. Give you some updates of some other scores going on around the area. So we'll be back here on RTC TV4.
/apply now. Ivy Tech is a proud sponsor of the IHSAA.
Pioneer is great because of the family atmosphere.
Everybody supports each other.
The learning environment is just great.
It's more of community, it's more personal.
It's easier to make friends.
We're just really close with the community.
We have a lot of unique opportunities.
Pioneer is just one big family, I feel like.
What makes Pioneer so special compared to other schools is the family or the community atmosphere we have here.
The community here is so special. Everybody supports each other. There's nothing like a small town or a small school like this.
My parents chose Pioneer because everyone just knows everyone, so it's easier to make friends and get your way around.
We have those close connections, like if anyone was in help or in need, somebody would be there for them.
Our students are really involved with each other and how each other are doing and supporting them. And our staff is involved with each other.
The staff here is really helpful, and they're nice, kind, and they will stop to ask you, like, how's your day?
I have parents that are willing to come in, and what I love is that they hear from me every single day, but hearing from somebody else in the community really helps drive home the point. We have a really creative set of teachers, so the way they approach the education and the learning with students is different than other schools.
I would say today we live in a world where one-on-one with individuals is kind of going away. That's the beauty that Pioneer has to offer. We have smaller class sizes, so they work well one-on-one, trying to meet the needs of each and every student.
I just love the teachers. They're helpful, and they're fun to be around. You can talk to them, like maybe with your personal problems, and they can help you.
I have the chance to get to know the students a lot better, so being more connected is something that I really enjoy here. It's not just the 50 minutes I have them in class. I get to know who they are outside of the classroom as well too.
Our academics are phenomenal. There's so many people here that can help you.
I can honestly say that our master schedule is really driven by what students want.
We have lots of advanced classes that we provide, and we also have a high standard for what the students should accomplish. I know that college isn't something for all of our students, and I really like that we have the Career Center and other classes that we can offer so that students who aren't going to go that track still have the opportunity to further and become good citizens.
We offer a variety of clubs, so it's really easy to find something that interests me. I like being a member of the sports teams so I can make new friends, meet new people.
The community is involved in like the sports, the activities. The parents help out with lots of stuff.
All the students, teachers, the community members, they all come out and support for athletics. We have had our fair share of winning, but they're always sitting there cheering on. Even if we're losing, they're there. Bad season, they're always going to be there for us.
What I love about it is it's just a hands-on learning experience, and the quality of education that students get is a lot greater than just sitting in a classroom. They're hard workers and they're really passionate. Whether it's in their course material or it's a club that they're involved with, our students seem to really be motivated to achieve greatness. Our school does a really good job at transitioning from 6th grade to 7th grade. They have a great 7th grade orientation program where they bring the students over and walk them through, and it's actually the current 7th graders that do it.
I came here from a school 4 times the size of Pioneer, so transitioning here was really easy. I knew my way around right away.
I made friends with my whole grade and other grades too.
I think our kids really stick together. They're close-knit groups. They look out for one another.
I would say we have a very genuine group of teachers that work really well together, and I think that's really important to collaborate. At a larger school, you almost have to find your niche and stay there, but where at a smaller school, you can experiment and be involved in a variety of activities. Pioneer is family to me. It's a network of teachers, a network of students, it's a network of parents that really come together with the intent of making our community better. And whether that's supporting our students through academics or it's through extracurricular activities, I think we do a really great job of fostering that growth in our students.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of north central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment like the So Clean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
That is playing well. I thought.
Back here, halftime, where Pioneer is up 62-0 here on RTC TV4 at Carroll High School with the rain coming down. The conditions getting pretty bad out there, slick and wet and with the wind blowing, but luckily Mason and I are here in the press box, so we don't even care. Let's see here. We got some scores, a couple of scores to go to. Rochester down on Eastbrook. Eastbrook up 34-12 at halftime, last we knew. And then Triton up 14-10 over Winnemac right now. And a lot of, this is a game where Winnemac kind of gave it away early when they played them last time. And then Winnemac came back, and Coach Barr said that's the best they played all year, coming back in the fourth quarter and just picking up point after point, doing what they needed to do, playing defense, and almost got pulled away with a win there. So Winnemac done some changes up there, going with the freshman quarterback Russell Compton now, and good things are coming for that program, because I'll tell you what, Russell Compton played against Pioneer, and he was the most impressive guy on the field as a freshman when he came in, and obviously Coach Barr up there has seen what he can do, and the kid has proven himself, so he's getting the start now. Winnemac looking better. They're very young as well, sophomores and freshmen. So, Mason, we got some stats, and there's some lofty stats tonight.
Yeah, so Kaiser has 95 yards and 3 touchdowns on 5 carries. Ezra Llewellyn doesn't have any carries tonight. Di Llewellyn with 3 carries for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns. Von Tobel with 4 carries, 68 yards and a touchdown, including that 44-yard TD. And Greg Rich with 135 yards and 2 touchdowns on 3 carries tonight.
3 carries, 135 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's already made it a night, but he might get a few more carries before the night's over. And this is what Pioneer does. They put you to sleep real quick. I mean, not sleep, but they take care of business quick, and they score so fast. They don't run a lot of plays, and we have seen that all year. Other than maybe Judson. Judson was a team that actually did a good job against Pioneer, and it was in these conditions with a little bit colder, but but Pioneers found the track up here at Carroll High School tonight. So
yeah, there's just nothing Carroll can do to stop them right now. No. Defense doesn't have a chance. I'm sure Pioneer's averaging well over 20 yards a carry right now, and offense is really doing nothing. They've had a few drives here and there where they're getting at least a first down on those couple hook plays in the middle where Pioneer's a little late, but other than that, they're not really doing much at all anywhere.
Yeah, that Pioneer's doing a good job of getting the pressure on the quarterback, Gamble, and I mean it's, you know, when you get pressure on him and with the conditions too. I mean, running around there, not sure of your feet in the mud, and the ball being slick too. Like you said, you know, this is the worst conditions to play football in, when that ball's just slick enough that, you know, that grip's not there and you're not too sure, especially running away from you know, the defense of Pioneer.
Yeah, if it's not coming down, there's no grip on the ball. If it's raining at all, if it's pouring, then usually you can still get a grip on the ball. But this light drizzle is tough. I mean, he's got to focus on keeping his feet, looking downfield, holding on to that ball while still having three guys in his face at all times from Pioneer's defensive line, and it's just tough.
So we're going to take a break, be back here in a little bit. We're going to take some more commercials here, and we'll be back ready for the second half. Watching RTC TV4, where Pioneers up 62-0 at halftime.
I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe the drug epidemic in Cass County must be met with education through drug awareness programs. My plan is to drive out drugs. I believe in reducing crime in our county through crime prevention initiatives. My heart is to improve communication with the citizens of our communities. I believe in finding the best policies, procedures, and programs for our jail operations to lessen the burden on Cass County taxpayers. And I believe the Sheriff's Office can operate and function without any tax increases. My goal is to use resources wisely to work within approved budgets. I'm Dale Campbell, and I believe in local leadership for our law enforcement. With your help, we can accomplish a better system for a safer future.
Paid for by the Committee to elect Dale Campbell for sheriff.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Knievel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Knievel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winnemac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winnemac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winnemac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
I'm Ed Schroeder, Republican candidate for Cass County Sheriff, and with the election just around the corner, I want to tell you why I'm the best qualified candidate for this position. A lifelong resident of Cass County, I received a degree from DePaul University. I've graduated from the Northwestern University School Police Staff and Command, and I'm with 1% of police officers nationwide who have graduated from the FBI National Academy. I have 31 years of law enforcement experience, and 25 of those years have been in supervision and leadership. I'm Ed Schroeder. Cass County is my home, and I ask for your vote on November 6th.
Show your Panther pride this year by supporting the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Your contribution to the Boosters helps fund athletic awards, letter jackets, uniforms, equipment, and more. We are the small but mighty Pioneer Panthers. Keep Panther pride alive for years to come. Support the Pioneer Athletic Boosters. Send your contribution to Pioneer High School, attention athletic boosters, or call Christy Rance for more information. Go Panthers!
Back here at Carroll High School, where Pioneer Panthers are halftime 62-0 big over Carroll. Mason, we've got some exciting action tomorrow. Carrying the semi-state, the Lady Panthers are down at Frankfort at Everett Case Arena. 4 o'clock is when they start that one tomorrow in the semi-state. Pioneer plays Covington tomorrow, the Covington Trojans, and Pioneer going to their fifth straight semi-state for volleyball. So they've got a little tradition. They've won 13 straight sectionals, 5 straight regionals, and now they're going for their 5th straight semi-state, hopefully to make it down to Worthen Arena, Ball State, the next Saturday and play for the state title. That'd be pretty awesome, man. I mean, volleyball, I've enjoyed calling that. Called it, halfway through the season, and man, I'll tell you what, those girls are athletic. They're not real big or anything. Your biggest one, Madison Blickenstaff, sophomore, middle hitter. But, I mean, they get on the court. They're all over the place. They're very scrappy, and Coach Rod Nyes always has them ready to roll. And especially at this time of the year, they are always ready for battle when they step on the court. And I know you've watched a few games. I've seen you over there doing your cheers.
Yeah, they're like you said, they're not very big, and that's been one thing that has been on their downside with playing teams like LCC and semi-state, and I think Fort Wayne Blackhawks, I think.
Yeah.
The size is definitely noticeable, but they're so quick out there. I mean, if a ball gets past that front row, somebody's diving on the ground. Somebody's usually getting it.
Well, you've got an all-Logan Land, Haley Gleitz, the libero for the Panthers, a senior. I mean, they've got 5 seniors that play and play well. I mean, you've got Haley Gleitz, Alexis Robinson. Then you have
McKenna
Landis.
I think
Mackenzie Campbell.
And Cammie
Stewart. And every one of them, they're very, very valuable. And I mean, Cammie Stewart doesn't start, but she is a defensive specialist and a great server, man. You think, why did she serve it so soft? And then drops in an ace here and there. I mean, she does a great job. And they play the Covington Trojans tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Myself, Steve Stricker will be on the call. So definitely tune in. Tomorrow you want to see some Pioneer volleyball, support them. We've been covering football all season long. No reason to stop now. You might as well keep on watching and enjoy volleyball. It's a blast to call, and I love doing it. And then after that, we've got some bonus coverage, kind of. We're going to cover the 2A championship, the semi-state, and it'll be the Wabash Apaches against the North Judson Blue Jays. North Judson, the only team to beat Pioneer in the conference this year. North Judson won the conference, and they come in with Conference Player of the Year, Lauren Cox. And I'll tell you what, she's fun to watch, and they've got a really, really sound team up there at North Judson under Coach Trusty. So we'll have that action right after, well, not right after, but about 6 o'clock. That'll start for the 2A semi-state. Again, we are the only, RTC 4 is the only station in the state of Indiana bringing you live action that you can watch all over the world, not just in Indiana, all over the world on rtc4.com, YouTube, whatever. We will be there. So definitely tune in, enjoy that tomorrow. I know I'm excited. I'm ready to do it. Can't wait to watch Lady Panthers, and hopefully, with a little luck, the skill they have, they're going to be down in Worthen Arena the next Saturday. So definitely. And also, I do want to take time out to say happy birthday to my little boy, Ryland, 3 years old. crazy. He's 3 years old already. His birthday's today. So if you see him, which you probably won't, give him a happy birthday wish. Mason, we got him a football jersey, Colts jersey, just, one of those you can buy at Walmart, whatever, the helmet, and dude does not take it off. Wears it everywhere. I mean, he throws a fit if he has to take it off. Has that helmet on, and he's always got a football. Hut, hut. So
he's just in the Halloween spirit.
I don't think it's Halloween. I think it's because he was Paw Patrol. He's Rubble last night for Halloween. But his birthday is today, so. I got a message here. Name the movie filmed in that gym at Frankfurt. I believe it was Blue Chips. Nick, Blue Chips. Pretty sure. You remember that movie?
I've seen it once or twice. Yeah.
Matt Nover and Penny Hardaway. I'm just going on and on. Getting this game started here at halftime, where Carroll will kick it off. Veach pounds it. And that's going to probably get in the end zone. Hopefully it does. It does get in the end zone. Llewellyn let it go. So Pioneer will start there at the 20 to get things going here. And we'll see what Carroll comes up with defensively, if they can give Pioneer any resistance, because they haven't had any all game long.
Yeah, I know I don't want to see an 80-yard run. Let's see if offensive drive by Pioneer. Looks like they got Markel Hill there in at center.
Yes, they do. So Connor Walker on the sideline. Guys are going to let that play clock run down. Puts Llewellyn in motion. There's a handoff.
Von Tobel at quarterback, not Kaiser.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was. And that was Wireman on the carry.
Wireman on the carry. Gaylor in on the tackle.
So Gaylor with that tackle. Might have got a yard, if that, before he was stopped.
So about half a yard.
So you got Kaiser and Walker, two starters over there on the sideline now.
Looks like they got McKagan there.
Mm-hmm.
And Brock Smith and Mason Scherpel.
On Tobel under center. Ezra Llewellyn in motion. Not a bad run there. It's a Wireman again on the carry.
Wireman on the carry.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. So Carroll's putting a little resistance. Now, granted, you are going to get some, not backup players, but playing in different positions, I guess.
Yeah. I could see him trying to give Ezra a couple carries.
See if you can get him outside.
Yeah.
There he is. He gets the ball. But, boy, he is swallowed up.
I believe that's the first time for Pioneer I've ever put a 0 on the statistics sheet.
So they're going to punt.
Ezra Llewellyn on the carry, brought down by Marley.
So Panthers looking at their.
So Pioneer will punt. Kaiser back to punt. And you're punting into the wind. But when you punt into the wind with Kaiser, he puts a line drive kick anyways on that. Takes a snap.
He's going to take
He's
off.
going to take off, and he just was gone right off the bat.
Wish I would have said something, because I had a feeling.
Yeah. You have that quarterback instinct, Mason?
Oh, yeah. Knew it was coming.
So Kaiser is able to give him a first down with that run. And a good job by Pioneer just to get in the way, but Kaiser was able to take it down that sideline and get the first down. How far of a run is that?
I put about 12.
12 yards. So now you've got Von Tobel under center again.
Steps up. Motion
Takes a
right.
snap. Nobody
goodness.
there.
Has to play, keeps it himself.
What happens when you put a new quarterback in? A little confusion out there.
Von Tobel was looking somebody to give to, and nobody was there.
You could see when he put Ezra in motion, Ezra was like, he wasn't sure if he was supposed to be there or not.
So 8:30 left. Pioneer up 62-0. The ball will be on the 38-yard line. 2nd and 10, and Kaiser comes back in at quarterback. More sure-handed. At least he can hand off. Gives it to Wireman, and Wireman's got they get the first down. That's really close over there on the sideline.
Looks like they can give
Where
it
they're
to
going
him.
to stand, it looks like they've got the first down, and he does. Number 10, Derek Wireman, the junior,
First down, Panthers.
backup fullback and halfback, and he picks up the first down. Wireman's a guy, when he gets the ball, if he gets any kind of room, he can fly.
That's one thing that gets the guys in practice is he's so small.
Yeah.
He'll just slip right between you.
Full of energy.
Oh, yeah, always.
You want to take his batteries out sometime.
Back the other way.
Von Tobel is back in at quarterback.
Again, there's Wireman on that carry. Might have picked up 2 on the run.
Wireman on the carry.
That was Von Tobel under center.
Pleased with that. Even
Gaylor on the tackle.
for the job he's doing.
You can hear the coach over there at Pioneer.
Yeah.
Somebody over there.
Player in every sport, but a class player as well.
2nd and 8.
7 minutes left in this quarter.
Pioneer just over the 50 on the 49. Got Sparks out here.
He's training hard, maybe not as hard. But,
We're not in it.
no.
Handoff again to Wireman. He keeps those legs churning. Pulls a few tacklers.
Stopped up and had to pop
Good hard run by Derek Wireman.
8-yard gain on that one.
Not bad pushing.
Hardison on the tackle.
Wireman has all of his carries as drive 5.
It's more than anybody.
Uh,
Right?
Kaiser has 6.
Kaiser has 6.
Soon.
Well, I'm sure, yeah, Wireman's going to
Give him a
get that.
second.
He'll have it here soon. So Von Tobel, he might be better taking gloves off.
Yeah.
Unison they set. Motion left.
Wireman again, he takes that one around the corner. Easily got the first down. The ball was on the ground,
On probably just about a 5-yard carry.
and Pioneer must have recovered.
Wireman on
So
the
a
carry.
5-yard gain for Derek Wireman. First down, Panthers.
First down, Panthers.
Now for Jerry.
First down. Well, here's we talked to didn't have many first downs.
Quentin Heine, I see, slides into that huddle. I hope he gets the ball. He's a beast back there.
To go here in the third.
And he is at fullback now. Only a freshman.
We'll find out who that is.
Heine gets it, and he slips a tackle, and he keeps those legs churning, and I tell you what, he runs hard. Runs hard, does a good job of covering the ball. I like that, how he covers up the ball. Number 18, Quentin Heine, picks up 9 yards on the carry, his first carry of the night.
Heine on the carry. Hardison on
Yeah, I went to a few JV games, and he's one of those guys that got the ball quite a bit, and pretty impressive out there.
Well, last week, he took a 42-yard run, just beautiful run.
Just inside of 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Miles letting that play clock run down.
So Von Tobel goes up under center, puts Ezra in motion, hand off to Heine. Heine slips it through the tackle, and it looked like he was getting drugged by his face mask, but it wasn't. He had his jersey. Either
Heine
way,
carry brought down by Marley.
big run by Quentin Heine, picking up a first down.
First down, Panthers.
It's just great to see everybody root for everybody else.
It's crazy how long this drive's taken.
Yeah,
almost
too long,
been almost 8 minutes now.
but that's what you want.
Yeah.
Inside of 4.5 minutes to go.
Might need to teach Von Tobel a thing or two. He's not letting the clock run down long enough.
Hand off to Wireman. He finds an opening. He squirts through. Touchdown number 10, Derek Wireman. There, your drive's done. You happy? He said it was going too long.
Touchdown Panthers.
The clock continues to run now and be running for the rest of the game. So nice run by Derek Wireman. It doesn't take a big space for him. He's, like you said, he's small. And once he gets through the line, he can go. So Miles Von Tobel going up under center for the 2-point conversion. Puts Wireman in motion, hands off to Heine, and it's close. And he did not make it. Did not make it. So 68-0. Clock running. We'll take a quick break and be back after this on RTC TV4.
Good call, came up just short, but
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Carmichael Electric has been serving the commercial and residential electrical needs of North Central Indiana for over 10 years. From service upgrades, complete rewires, new construction, and more, Carmichael Electric guarantees 100% satisfaction. Online at carmichael-electric.com. Kessling Home Healthcare has all of the coolest new equipment like the So Clean CPAP sanitizer, the Upwalker stand-up rollator, new athletic bracing, and dual motor Golden Tech power recliners. Personalized service is their specialty. Online at kesslinghomehealthcare.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Got lots of good players to get with.
Back here, RTC TV4, where clock is running here in the third quarter. Pioneers up 68-0 after a Derek Wireman touchdown run. The 2-point conversion was no good. You've got Adai Llewellyn out to kick.
Yeah, give another sport a try because if you can't.
See if we can get another touchback here. Long drive kicks might be his thing too.
Yeah, especially kicking into the wind here.
Oh yeah.
He gets up underneath this one. And a good job. They're going to run this little, not going to be there. Kaiser had, he didn't have.
Airs on the return, brought down by Kaiser.
Great job by Jack Kaiser just staying with that play.
Yeah, a big thing on kickoff is staying home. Those guys on that left side there didn't cross the field and stayed in the play.
This will be on the 17-yard line where Carroll will get things going.
We'll see one play in the quarter here.
Yep. I forgot the clock was running. Just happened to look up. You got Derek LeGrand in there at number 81 on the end for Pioneer. Drop back, looking to pass, nearly picked up. Miles Von Tobel stepped in front of Veach, breaking it up.
got in there to pick it off, thought he was heading for the end zone. It just bounced off his hand. Gamble would come over to check out the sideline.
So the clock running, and we're under 15 seconds, and this is where it'll end going into the fourth quarter. Carroll will go to the sideline. Pioneer will go to the sideline. Pioneer up 68-0. Getting ready to go into the fourth quarter. You're watching RTC TV4.
We'll be back after this break.
Get up to the minute information from state championship events by calling IHSA.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Carroll High School, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Carroll will have the ball, 2nd and 10 on the 17. Once the clock gets started, it will run through the fourth quarter. Gamble taking the snap, handing off, and Pioneer just buries him in the backfield.
Yeah, not much going here for Carroll still. Even with some backup guys in there.
He's trying to get who the running back was.
Lambert yeah.
So either way, push him back to the 14, 3rd and 13.
Welcome back to Carroll, yes.
One thing I just realized, I don't think James played tonight. Or Gavin James.
You know what?
I believe he's out with a concussion.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Oh, man.
Beach on the carry.
It's tough when you make a little cut and you fall.
Yeah.
I mean,
see a seam and you just can't attack it.
I saw Landon Zider in there.
That's what made me think of that. It's actually, I think it's.
Yep, it's not. That's
Colby James. Or Colby Juby.
Juby, yeah. I would say Landon Zider slimmed down real quick.
I think Zider's out with a concussion too this week.
Okay.
Both got hurt in the South Newton game.
Snap.
High kick to the right.
They're just going to let that go, and Carroll's going to stop it. Well, they wave their hands to stop the clock, but I don't think they mean to. It's just a natural reaction.
See if Pioneer can punch it in the next 10 minutes.
I'm not a betting man, but we'll see what they have offensively. I'm sure Von Tobel will be the quarterback the rest of the game until later. Brock Robinson, you might see him.
Yeah, if they have another offensive drive, you'll see Robinson in there.
Out there would like to be one of the sponsors. Please get hold of the radio station.
So Von Tobel does come in playing the quarterback spot. 10 seconds left on the play clock, getting guys where they need to be. Hands off to Wyatt Marshall. Good run there. Got about 5 yards on that carry. Number 44.
Gaylor on the tackle.
So Gaylor with the tackle for Carroll. And then you start seeing more people rotating around. Gallmer going out.
Again, still playing hard, knowing a lot of these guys, they plan on playing, and this is
Von Tobel.
they don't want to go out quitting. Congratulations.
Does a good job. Notices there's only 10 seconds left. Gets the line, hands off there to Marshall, and Marshall gets hit.
Marshall on the carry, brought down by Harness.
Harness with the tackle. Another decent run by Wyatt Marshall.
About 3 yards there.
Marshall, 5'11", 140-pound sophomore. He played a lot of JV this year. So 3rd and 2 on the 27 for Pioneer.
Opportunity to be noted as a senior for the Carroll Cougars football team.
Takes a snap. This handoff again to Marshall. They found something that way, and he picked up the first down with that run. That's a good hard run by Wyatt Marshall.
About 7 yards there.
7-yard gain.
Lance Richardson with the tackle. First down, Panthers.
Doing a nice block to help spring him up there. So first down on that carry.
Here comes Logan Smith into the lineup, number 2.
Yeah, Solano is in. Some new people. Stop and turn around here so we can see their
Getting the inside scoop now.
Ooh. Smith roughed up a little bit in there.
Smith on the carry.
Harness on the
Brought down by
tackle.
Harness.
So yeah, we got Gavin had a concussion in last week's game, and Landon just got cleared this week. So getting all the inside information. Landon's dad, Mike. Thanks for updating us. Von Tobel under center. Takes a snap, hands off to Robinson. Robinson picks up a few there on that carry. Brock Robinson.
Santiago in on the
About a
tackle.
4-yard gain.
Be surprised when you can fall forward like that. Didn't really, got kind of met at the line, but fell forward, kept his feet moving.
I would say he's not real big, 5'4", 128. But he is a quick dude. He's playing now with Von Tobel in there at quarterback. Put Robinson in motion. The handoff to Heine. Heine fights forward, and he's got the first down. Quentin Heine. Nice run there by number 18.
Joyner in on the tackle. First down, Panthers. The Indianapolis Colts take great pride in serving the youth of Indiana by furthering the advancement of health, fitness, and the game of football. Through year-round initiatives, over 25,000 youth across the state are actively engaged.
So 5:35, clock running. Pioneers 68-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Thank you for your continued
They're just
support.
trying to let this one keep going. Not in any kind of hurry.
About
That ball is fumbled, and Von Tobel able to jump on top of it.
One on the field.
Did Carroll get that? No, it was Von Tobel. Yeah, Von Tobel jumped on that.
Looks like Von Tobel's going to end up with less yards than he had in the first half.
Okay, well, then forget that.
We won't say that. It embarrass him.
I've been on the end of that.
Von Tobel up under center. Robinson in motion, the handoff to Heine. He's able to find a little hole, maybe picked up a yard, fell forward for maybe a yard or two.
My freshman year, playing West Central. Forgot my helmet on game day. Didn't get to
One
play
of the
it
most important things you need.
Well, we had walk through, and I just didn't put it in my bag, I guess. That was the most miserable 2 hours of my life, standing on the sidelines. So when Barry was our JV coach, he had no remorse.
The handoff to Heine again, and he's pounding forward.
Heine on the carry.
He just didn't quite make it into the end zone. Stopped right there, short of the goal.
Work down. Let's try to field goal.
Mason's up here thinking of unicorns or something. That doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
We kicked one field goal last year. LaVille. I think we made it too.
Oh, last year, yeah. You had
Moose Bomb.
Yeah, it was solid, but we don't have him this year. We got guys that can kick it off, but I don't think the accuracy's there. And this time they're going to give to Heine, and this time he finds the end zone, number 18, Quentin Heine. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Good job. So the clock moving. We're just at 3 minutes. 74-0 Panthers.
Proud to salute our friends and
And I
supporters
can
from
just see
Indianapolis
Pioneer
Colts.
putting it on a knee, honestly, not even doing the trying the 2-point conversion at all. There's no reason to put on any more points.
Inside of 2:20 to go probably when this is snapped. Not quite, 2:25.
And Barry yelling at Miles down there.
Well, there was a stoppage there.
Delay a game on the
So just
Panthers.
let it delay a game. Now they'll probably just put it on a knee too.
That's an action in the cascade now, middle of the third quarter.
Yeah. Just keep taking penalties.
Just keep moving them back.
That's what I was thinking. They were doing at first. I'm like, just keep getting delayed games. Finish
That
the game.
clock,
out
I would say
here.
that clock just keeps running. It's not stopping. So Von Tobel puts a man in motion, takes a snap.
Oh, somebody got
Handoff to, who was that? Is that Heine? Yeah, it was Heine.
Might be a little shaken up out
Yeah,
there.
Von Tobel probably just put it on the knee and just call it quits. Because this clock is going to just keep moving.
Thanks also to Wilson, the official game ball. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, stop knocking on wood. The Indiana Pacers and Indiana Fever, proud to support Indiana's game at
So
all
Pioneer will
Methodist Sports Medicine,
move on
sports medicine provider
to
for all
sectional
championship
championship next weekend, next Friday night. And I believe, Mason, that either way, I think it's that way.
Yeah.
If it's Tri-County winning or if it's Lafayette Central Catholic, it's going to be on the road. So either we're going to Remington or we're heading to Lafayette.
Which, I didn't know why we ended up at Carroll. Because we were here a lot. Well, I guess that doesn't matter, but the way the bracket went, I thought it was the bottom
honestly,
team.
Yeah, I have no idea how. I mean, I know how it works, but I think it's the. We had a home game, they had an away game.
Oh, did they? Okay.
So yeah, we played at Frontier last week, and they're not even going to have to kick us off. And he's just going to set it on the tee for looks. So I don't know what he's doing. I'd just punch it right now. Kick it.
Well, I'm going to give him the whistle. Oh, they did.
They did give him the whistle. What's he going to do? And there she blows. So Pioneer taking it 74-0 over the Carroll Cougars tonight here at Carroll High School. So we're going to take a break, and we will be back after this here on RTC TV4.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Back here at Carroll High School, where Pioneer was able to roll the Cougars tonight 74-0 here in the second round of sectionals. So Pioneer moves on to the sectional championship game, either between Lafayette Central Catholic or Tri-County Cavaliers. So again, either we'll be in Lafayette next week or we'll be in Remington next week for the championship game between Pioneer and whoever won that semifinal matchup. Mason, you got some stats there for us?
Yep. So Kaiser ended the game with 107 yards and 3 TDs. Ezra had 1 carry for 0 yards. Dilewell in the 43 yards and 2 touchdowns. Von Tobel ended up losing 2 yards in the second half, so he finished 66 yards and a touchdown. Gregorich still with 135 and 2 touchdowns. Wireman, just in his second half effort, 50 yards and a TD. Same with Heine, 31 and a TD. Marshall had a few carries in there for 15 yards, and Smith had 1 carry for 0 yards, and Robinson 1 carry for 4. And then Kaiser had a pass for 44, and Kinley with the receiving for 44, just short of the touchdown.
So there you have it, the stats for tonight. Unofficial for RTC TV4. Mason Hayden, appreciate the help tonight getting those stats for us. So again, don't forget tomorrow we have volleyball action. We'll be on air a little bit before 4 p.m. We'll be down at Frankfort High School Everett Case Arena, where the Pioneer Panthers take on the Covington Trojans first. After that, we will have the 2A championship, or semi-state final game for the North, and that'll be the Wabash Apaches against the North Judson Blue Jays. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, catch all that action here on RTC TV4. So we'll call it a night tonight. Again, Pioneer with the 74-0 win over the Carroll Cougars. For John Hines, we've got Mason Hayden doing the color commentary, and Gracie Pearson standing in the rain all night, running camera. Appreciate that. Steve Stricker back at the studio. Thanks for watching RTC TV. Have a good night and be safe, everybody.